Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Can you guys hear us well? Just let us know in the chat so we know everything is good to go.
Here we are with another quarterly investor meeting.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Can you guys hear us well?
Hello. Hello, everyone.
I think it's all good now.
Yeah,
It's a tradition
yeah.
that, these technical difficulties, we call them. So just give us a minute while we post the link to Twitter and Discord, and then we'll start in a few minutes. So let us know in the chat if you can hear us well, in the YouTube chat. All right. How many people we have?
I don't know, 15 right now.
We got about 15. All right.
I think we should start
So
because
John
there's a
here.
recording. So, all right.
Yes. So this is already, being recorded, and will be posted on our YouTube channel for the ones that couldn't join.
Also, we are going to summarize it as a usual Slam Sunday, so that you can get a summarized version on our Telegram group. It's a tradition, for more than a year. We have been doing
Exactly.
this, no exception.
Exactly. The one time we did an exception.
I don't call it exception. That's why I said.
Yeah. We launched Jokers, and Jokers are getting a big update today. I think it's only
fair. Yeah.
To talk about. Okay, so here we are, guys. Thank you for joining for another investor meeting. We take these meetings very seriously. We actually started preparing for this one like 2 months ago, I'd say. Hopefully you guys like it. We got some good news to share, exciting news, some big changes that we believe that you will like. So I guess let's jump right into it. As you can see on the screen, we are building this Slam universe that's constantly evolving, and with all the moving pieces, we believe that we're getting into a phase where we have to polish the existing products and not build new ones per se, but just work on the ones that we have, and take the Slam universe into the next level. So we're excited to share with you the Slam 2.0 white paper along with some cool news today.
So
here we go. What's new today? So today we will talk about the migration, Slam 2.0, Slam Vegas 2.0, staking 2.0. Everything is 2.0 at this moment, and the Joker Poker. So this is just a placeholder that we put. We got some updates on Jokers. And we'll talk about the changes in the NFT part of our universe. Seeing, I guess there's an issue with the screen. Let me see.
Go for the screen again.
All right, just 1 sec.
You should okay now.
Let's see if that works. Okay, so migration, Vegas, staking, and Jokers. Here we go. So the migration, Slam 2.0, it was a challenging phase. We had a lot of moving pieces that we had to deal with. But at the end of the day, we believe that we put the migration behind us successfully. And we actually done everything that was on our agenda, executed them, to be honest, perfectly. When we look back, we've done the migration actually better than pretty much every other project out there, with no hiccups, headaches whatsoever. We did all the work for our community and our holders, and we're really happy with how everything have turned out. We now have a lower supply, lower transaction fees that we'll talk about in just a second, but it was just another solid example of how we always move as one, and migration was just a perfect example of that.
It was a very smooth migration, I would say. We did everything planned as on time. everything went smooth. As I said, everybody got their tokens. Everybody got actually extra token, by the way.
Exactly. Yeah.
They rounded up.
And also, I maybe forgot to mention, me and Kadavs are actually next to each other.
Right.
During
For
this,
the first time.
I guess, yeah, for an investor meeting. So we met up. You know, we take these very seriously. So we are connecting from one computer, and so that's why you're only seeing my name. But you know, you have Kadavs and me right here. So yeah, about the migration, I think it was a successful migration that happened on April 26th, the day when the original liquidity pool on V1, you know, of PancakeSwap has unlocked after 1 year of its inception. We did need migration really badly for a number of reasons. So starting with the transaction fees, 10% transaction fees that we had on the old contract were not sustainable and attractive to new investors. So and also since the contract's ownership was renounced, we weren't able to adjust them in any way. And also due to PancakeSwap's migration to their version of, you know, V2 and the new structure, we weren't able to merge our two liquidity pools. And this caused bots to be able to easily arbitrage, you know, trade on both of our LPs, front running our investors from time to time, which was not ideal when you have two LPs. And I think the most important of it all was, you know, the version 1 BNB LP was too sizable for any price movements, even after a a momentum rally. Even if you have some news to celebrate, or you know, it was really hard to move the needle either, you know, up or down, and we wanted to change that. So we are never driven by the price of Slam per se, but we value and believe in our market. It's important to catch and, you know, seize momentum, those moments to rally our community around some news, some launches, some updates, because we usually give updates on a weekly basis. So we believe that was really important for us to, you know, keep an eye on. And lastly, we were able to improve our contract to align with our ever-growing ecosystem since we renounced ownership of the contract. So that's all changing. The new Slam contract, you know, Kadavs made wonders, and now he'll talk about what the new contract offers and the new tokenomics.
So the unlock time of the old LP was the initial point for us, and it was a great opportunity for us to move forward with new migration by launching a new contract. The old one had, as you know, renounced ownership, and it was not allowing us to make changes, create new, like take new steps. It was just always on the way. Like you have no idea how much, as a developer of this project, you have no idea how much I struggled by making changes. For example, we had to come up with this fearless contract just because we don't have the whitelist feature. Anyways, it's all behind now. We have a better structure for LP, for tokenomics. I'm talking about the transaction fees and all. We now have a huge buyback fund that we set aside. We have over 1,000 BNBs ready to buy back Slam. We are going to lock those tokens. We are just waiting an update from CoinMarketCap to make the next step. So I'm super happy with the way things are going on Slam. When we needed to get listed on exchange, we had a problem, you know, because we couldn't whitelist their wallets. But now those days are behind. We are free to fly, I would say.
That's why there's a bird picture.
I saw that, yeah. So yeah, it's super nice step for the future of Slam, and I'm very happy about it.
Yes. So just to, you know, sum it up and add to what Kadavs just mentioned, we now have almost half of the whole supply locked until January 1st, 2100. That's like 77 years from now, I guess. And we are continue to buy and lock those tokens. So we aim to actually lock almost 55-60% of the whole supply once the buyback reserves are getting squeezed in the future. But the migration was just a very important step, while as our goal was always to make Slam a top 500 top 100 cryptocurrencies out there. So that's why we built an ecosystem that not only sustains itself even during a bear market like the one we're in right now, with the profits generated by our products, but an ecosystem that now works as a flywheel with the new buyback mechanism, the gradually planned supply shock, the tokenomics that directly benefits the community rather than just going to the LP or or as going to the community as reflections. We now have 4% tax that goes into the operations, the marketing and buyback fund and the LP in small portions. But we can actually say that since the migration, it's about like 30 days ago, almost a month ago now, we have collected over 60 BNBs in total that went to marketing, buybacks. The buyback wallet is getting refilled as transactions are piling up, and then the LP part of the fee. So we're really happy with the tokenomics, and we believe that it's going to do wonders in the future once we see true volume on Slam.
Before we move to Vegas, we just did. You can get more information on our website, official website, slamtoken.com. We have nice documents there.
Yes. So
Vegas.
Here we go. Slam Vegas 2.0. We said 2.0 because we actually, this would be the third version of Slam Vegas.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Third version.
So I think it's only fair to say that Vegas has gotten a new makeover. And with in the upcoming slides that you're going to see, a little bit of surprise, I guess, that we have been cooking behind the scenes. But our goal, as is written down on the slide, to make Slam Vegas better every single day, a bit by bit. It doesn't matter, but it gets better every day. So that's our motto. We do one thing for Vegas every single day. We don't take a break. And that's how we get to this point, and it's gonna continue to be that way moving forward. So here, I think is a fun slide where we actually pay credits where it's due. The idea of building a crypto casino was something we had in mind since we launched Slam last year. But our community inspired us to come up with the name Slam Vegas. As you can see on the slide, our community is not just a diamond-handed bunch, but a creative group of people that push us forward with the critical thinking and out-of-the-box suggestions. We're lucky to be able to build Slam Vegas with them. You see MJ's message on April 30th, 2021, last year, replying to Kalab saying, first 2,000 Slam Telegram members all get tickets to Vegas in 2022. He foresaw how this was happening. And this is the first time that Slam in Vegas was used in a message. So we got inspired by that and named Slam Vegas, which was, I think, a cool thing to see. And it's, as we mentioned, we've redesigned Vegas twice until now. We are always trying to improve the functionalities of the platform, as well as the whole experience in the interface. As we are slowly marketing Vegas, we have struck a deal with an expert group of designers who is experienced building online casinos. So they have already made incredible progress, and we're extremely happy with working with them so far. Today, we'll introduce you the whole new Slam Vegas 2.0 makeover. So Vegas has always been the end goal of what we wanted to achieve. We always say slow and steady wins the race, and that's our motto. Basically, it took months to build Slam Vegas, but we did it. It took months to acquire our license, but we did it. And now we're ready for the next challenge of making Vegas one of the top crypto casinos out there.
Right now it's live. It's 100% functional. You know what time it is? It's time to improve marketing. Let's go to the next one.
Exactly. So here we go.
This is the super first draft of the new design our designers are working on for Slam Vegas. This is the top of the page. I already loved it. The first comment I gave was, I loved it. That's it. Like, it's simple as it gets.
Yeah.
This is the design that we needed
Exactly.
to go to the next step. And as you can see, every day actually, like I was gonna say week, but every day we are improving the platform bit by bit. We are very dedicated. We are also going to take things in a very more professional way. So we are going to translate the entire website. We are going to add more coins, including Bitcoin, and maybe even Doge. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, you'll
Why
see in the
not?
upcoming
Why
slide we
not?
have those.
This is the second part of the page, as you can see, and there is more. There is other pages, but we just wanted to give you a quick look how this looks.
Exactly, and I think it's that edge that takes Vegas to the next level that we've always talked about, because we had the vision, but we know when to ask for help from experts such as the designers that are working on this. We know our limits, and they took our brief and take it to a place where we're really happy with how it's turning out so far. You see all the different games that we offer. You see the slots, the live casinos, the promotions, the affiliate part. You see the banners that we have, the bonuses. You see the biggest winners. To give that socializing effect of how gambling is perceived. It's not just a lone wolf just going online and playing, but building that online presence, that socializing ecosystem. It really is huge of retaining users when it comes to Slam Vegas.
I just want to make it clear that the UX might seem similar because of the nature of crypto websites. The design is being done exclusively for us, for Slam Vegas. We are also going to work on updating the logo.
Yes.
So you are looking at the feature of our casino, and this is gonna go live sooner than you think. We are, as you just saw last 2 weeks ago, I think we launched our affiliate program.
Yes.
We added new tokens, we added Ethereum chain and all. We are continuously keep working on Vegas to improve overall experience. Behind the scenes, we are seeing very nice trend on the total wagered amount, new users. It's making profits every day better than the week before. I am very happy overall how things are going. We are seeing a constant increase. And I believe the design is going to build trust in the eyes of new players. Also, it's going to give them a super nice player experience. Let's see. I'm excited. It's gonna be nice.
So let's see some numbers, right? Because as we've mentioned before, transparency is really important for us, but also providing accurate data. Since we have obligations to our gaming providers that we work with on Slam Vegas, such as Evolution, Pragmatic, etc., we're not able to portray live data as how much it's profiting, how much wagers being put into it. But we're proud to say that we've reached the milestone of 1,000 users, more than 764,000 USD worth of cryptos have been wagered. That's not just BNB, that's Ethereum, and USDT, etc. Stable coins as well. Yeah. And then 40% of the people that play on Vegas come back. So that's a huge number. That's above the industry standards. We're really happy with them so far. So the breakdown that you see in the below, I think it's we look at it. It's a proud moment once we know the Vegas profits exceed crash. When it's time for payouts. Right now, that gap is closing. So we know that the last payout, Vegas was almost 1/3 of the whole payout pool, and it's getting closer and closer. And we'll soon see that Vegas actually will provide more revenue than crash on a regular basis. So I think it's something to take into consideration. So here's a list of things that we prioritize when it comes to Vegas roadmap and strategy. Continuation of the Vegas marketing with new streamer deals, advertising zone crypto faucet platform, which is the best performing referral sites for crypto casinos, according to our research. revamping our affiliate program. This was just a version 1. We're probably going to add, restructure the whole thing, but just because we have it in place right now, it was important to launch it then. Announcing the bonus structure, that's going to be a whole new updates. You're going to see deposit updates, deposits, bonuses, weekly bonuses, free spins, etc., whatever that we are working on. Cost per actions, not just deposits. We are working on this bonus structure that's going to be really important to the backbone of Slam Vegas marketing. Hiring not just one actually, but 2 dedicated Slam Vegas employees that's going to work solely on Slam Vegas to bring in more traffic, work with partners, affiliates, operators to make Slam Vegas better every single day. And locking deals with major affiliate players from iGaming communities to multiply our traffic. And we will be attending as a team to Sigma iGaming Summit in Belgrade, Serbia in August as the Slam team, because this is a great conference for us to build our network of casino operators, suppliers, affiliates, payment providers, startups, legal and regulation experts, and media and investors going to be there. So we're also going to be there to start building our network for Slam Vegas. The whole new look that you just witnessed, adding more providers and more games. We are hoping to add, that's actually good news for us to share you, that we're hoping to add EGT as a provider very soon. That's one of the top slots provider, physical and online. EGT is huge.
They have a game called Dice, which is my all-time favorite.
Exactly.
I have like huge wins in physical casinos. I love that game. And that's from EGT, and we are going to have it on Slam Vegas.
That's going to be really, really exciting. And eventually adding a live support system onto our platform, on top of the support ticket system that's already been implemented recently, but we are working on a live support structure. We will be adding Bitcoin, Ripple, Cardano, Solana, Doge, and Shiba support soon, not in that order, specific order, but one by one it will be added. And our projections are, our goal is actually to surpass $10 million in wagered USD amount and $50,000 in monthly net profits. That's after the fees and everything before actually Q3 ends. So that's just, I think it's a reachable target. We see the numbers are growing. I'm really happy and hope to actually exceed these forecasts when it's time. And we do have one big surprise at the end of the presentation. We'll save that for later.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where we are with Slam Vegas. It's our absolute priority right now, and it's continued to be that way for a while. So Slam Staking 2.0. There are lots of 2.0s that you see, but it adds up basically how we sum it up. We wanted to simplify the new staking. We have already allocated a certain allocation of new Slam once we did the migration. So everything is more clear, simplified, and the resources are already been allocated. So that's one thing for all of you to know, that the new staking will actually kick off very soon. We'll give the exact timelines, probably in the upcoming days. But here we can share the structure of the new staking. So after the migration, we have increased the new staking program allocation of Slam up to 485,000 Slam. That's a lot of Slam right now. With the initial staking program we have announced, more than 30% of the whole supply was staked. We had some great experience and learnings from the last initiative. So we have been working on a new model that works for all of our holders. So here we are introducing Slam Staking 2.0. There's going to be 2 options, one for 60 days and one for 120 days, where the estimated APY is still above the industry standards. For 60 days, it's going to be 5% extra rewards. And for 120 days, that's going to be 7.25% extra rewards. We have no limits on either one of the options, as we did before, because we have supply, we have reserves to cover. If every Slam holder wanted to stake their Slam, we are able to cover that with the reserves that we have. So that's why we're not putting any limits or like maximum cap limits. You can pick either one of them and stake either for 60 days or 120 days and get your rewards. If you believe in the future of Slam, if you believe in the team, in what we do, staking program is a great opportunity for you to multiply your Slam. And while also still receiving your payouts on a regular basis. So that's not going to affect anything when it comes to payouts. And soon we plan on merging Slam pools with Slam staking to easily track qualifications, etc. And maybe, Collabs can, give it update on that.
So because of having a renounced ownership contract, we were not able to create a new contract to keep track of the stakings and all. But right now we are free, as we mentioned at the beginning of the presentation. We are going to launch a new staking contract, which is going to unlock your tokens plus the new earned Slam tokens that you can claim. Before that, we had to do all these manually, which is, no, that's a
lot of work.
So yeah, there's going to be a new contract that you can easily stake your tokens. We are probably going to give you just an address. You're going to send your Slam.
2 wallets, right?
Like exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
You got it. One for 60 days and one for 120 days. And you are going to just simply send your Slam tokens. There is no limit. There is no upper or down limits. And then at some point you're not going to be able to send it because we are going to close staking. All you will have to do is to wait, and then you're going to be able to claim your tokens when it's time. We are probably going to send to you all with one click, not manually, so which is a good news.
Yes.
But yeah, we are going to simplify everything, and also these are probably going to be on pool website. Like you're going to be
my favorite website.
You are going to be able to do all these easily on that one.
And just an update, if you would like to unstake your tokens before the actual staking period ends, you will be able to, of course, claim your tokens, but in 48 hours. That's just to prevent any, manipulation or panic selling when it comes to controlling the Slam stake reserves. We actually we'll be very, very careful, and we'll always look after the best interest of the Slam pool. So that's why there's a 48-hour limit. Once you click it, automatically after two days, you'll receive your staked amount. So just an update. So that's the staking pretty much. And we'll give an update on the timeline when it's live in the upcoming days and Slam Sundays. So the big updates here, right?
Yeah, the Joker
poker. We actually are changing the name. Like we'll save that for the next slide. But the only poker face you need gives you the ultimate hint of how this is turning out, I guess. That we are making some big and major changes to Joker's NFTs, and we have been thinking about it for a while. And it's time to start working on them. And today we are announcing that we are changing our collection name into Poker Faces. So Jokers have been the most visually creative project of the Slam team by far. We are proud of them. We'll continue to work until the Jokers get their deserved recognition in the NFT space. Since the launch, exactly 1,636 Jokers have been minted on both Ethereum and BSC. Original supply was 8,888 Jokers. They were designed to be truly dynamic NFTs that you can customize, and Joker Royale was planned to be the decentralized gaming platform of the Joker ecosystem. But we had to rethink all of these ambitious goals of ours once we saw OpenSea delisting all the major gambling-related NFTs, such as Sloties, Gambling Apes, etc. There are more examples that you can check. And Twitter also started suspending these accounts on their platform and similar projects accounts with no warning whatsoever. So the NFT space seems to be leaning towards zero tolerance of gambling related products at this moment. I think it's gonna mature in the future, but right now they are showing no zero tolerance to gambling. So with our ambitious goals that we just mentioned, to revive the Jokers minting again, as well as complying with these platforms' rules to avoid any trouble, today we're announcing some major changes to Jokers by Slam dynamic NFTs, previously known as. We are completely restructuring the Joker strategy and the roadmap to have zero affiliation to gambling whatsoever moving forward. We will be cutting supply at 4,444 NFTs with an innovative twist that Cutoffs came up with actually. All Joker owners will be able to pick between their own Joker NFT that they already minted or have, or they have the option to switch to a mirrored number one in the remaining mysterious 4,444 Jokers. If they choose the latter, if they want to switch their Joker NFTs, metadata will be updated and the Joker will switch to the new one. This way, we're cutting supply at half, while still being able to preserve one-on-ones or rare Jokers that would have been minted in the remaining 4,444 batch of Jokers. So I think it's a new idea. I think it's a cool idea that's never been done in the space. But this way, we are cutting the supply. There's only gonna be 4,444 Jokers ever. But this way, we'll be able to preserve the one-on-ones that was going to be, minted in the second batch when it's time. So people are actually able to change having the option of changing their NFTs will be available to all Joker owners. More details to come on that one. We're changing our collection name into poker.faces, poker faces actually, for a number of reasons. The most important one being turning our existing poker platform Slam Royale into a new improved NFT community focused poker platform under pokerfaces.co. Play money only, so everyone will be able to play anytime they'd like, completely free. So it's not gambling whatsoever. There will be weekly tournaments, free rolls for everyone to join and win prizes. We will aim to be the hub for NFT Space's poker platform for fun, charity events, and competitions. Joker owners will have free entries to these tournaments, dynamic ranking competitions as the platform improves, and we will eventually offer in-platform purchases such as Zynga Poker. That's the biggest example out there, of course. But I think the NFT space is too primitive. We are too early, and we're going to take advantage of that, where the proceeds will be used for poker faces only. And more updates will be, of course, provided, but that's the major updates. Cutoffs, what do you think?
So yeah, Slam Jokers, it was time to make some drastic changes to this collection, and we are happy with the way things are going at this moment. I mean, with the new ideas, of course. The Joker Poker was the fun start to in the initiative of these ideas. We already have this slamroyale.com poker platform. It's going to be changed to be used free. People are going to be able to create rooms. They're going to be able to share links. There's going to be lots of benefits to the NFT holders. The name change is what I liked most so far. It also looks good on the OpenSea. I like it. There is a drastic change with the supply. So we come up with this idea to cut the supply into half. If you own one NFT at the first 4,000, you are going to be given the choice to choose between two NFTs, either the original one you had, or the one in the other half of 4,000. And then when you make the choice, it's going to be inaccessible. I mean, the other Joker is gonna die, and that way we are going to be able to keep the rare Jokers, so they are not going to go waste. We are going to stop minting exactly at the half, so we are going to achieve lowering the supply size.
Yeah, so I think those are too many things to maybe digest all at once. But as we said, we will provide more updates in the upcoming days. But the name Poker Face actually changes everything when it comes to building this new platform called Poker Faces, where you can play poker and you can show up and showcase your poker face, which is your NFT, in ways that's that's gonna benefit you, all the exclusivities that you will have on the platform, and we will aim to be the hub for everything poker related in the NFT space, with having zero affiliation to gambling whatsoever. So these changes were needed. We had to do this, and of course we've taken a lot of time to come up with these. Give us your feedback, what you think, if you like the Poker Faces name or not. But I think it's a cool name. It makes sense, and in the industry, you have to have a creative name attached to your creative arts, which we have one of the most amazing arts still in the space by far. But yeah, we're really excited for Jokers, Poker Faces now, and we'll give you more updates as we go. So that's all for Jokers. Yeah, well, the last slide, as we mentioned in the Vegas slides. By the way, the names have already been updated on OpenSea, on our Twitter. They will be updated pretty much everywhere, on our website, etc. But we've done those to begin with, and more will follow. So yeah, the surprise that we wanted to talk about. We have been busy. It's been a busy week, wouldn't you say, Kadaos?
Yeah,
it's been a busy week.
absolutely.
We've been traveling around Europe, meeting with people, and I think it was a very productive week when it comes to getting ready for the investor meeting, as well as making sure that what we had in mind as the surprise that you're going to see in just a second has actually a real shot of becoming a reality, because we've been talking about this for a while, and you guys will see and say, oh yes, we've talked about this, and hopefully you'll like that we are making moves when it comes to this idea. But we thought that it would be best for us to give you this news during this Q2 investor meeting. So yes, you are reading correctly. We are planning to build the world's first physical crash slot machine. We're in talks with the major physical casino chain in Europe to build and legally operate the first class crash slot machine. Stay tuned for more details.
This is gonna be fun. Imagine a red button, just one red button to cash out. Something
Yes.
That's why I spend lots of time in the casino, Ebra and I. That's doing market research by the slot machine. That's my excuse.
Not just become degenerate gamblers, but
no. We are doing market research. Okay, jokes aside, this is a super cool update in my opinion, because Crash is our beloved game. There has been like millions of deposits, millions of wagers, the amount of cryptos. It's a super fun social game. Just imagine four people playing together the same game physically in person.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be nice. Let's see.
That's gonna be incredible.
We have what it takes to make this, so why not?
Exactly. And to talk about how we are planning to do this, we're talking with actual slot, physical slot machine providers in Far East Asia. At the same time, we're talking with casino operators in Europe that has the capacity to come up with something like this, because we're going to need some help. But we are planning to build a prototype once we have those deals locked. And with the prototype, we are hoping to start the legal process once we had a prototype and a partner. But what I can say, after going all these meetings this week, I don't see why anyone hasn't done this before. It's just so obvious that slot machines are fun, right? But this is going to change the game when it comes to like having fun at a casino, as a physical casino. And if we can get it to work in one casino and one part of the Europe, it doesn't matter where it is, it's gonna go on everywhere. So that's how it is with slots.
We have a strategic partner to work with. Okay, so as it says, we are planning to build. We are going to do what it takes. We are going to do our very, very best. And you are going to hear back from us about this when or if we make progress on this. So let's put a pin on this.
Yes.
But it was big enough new to share and keep it to share until this quarterly meeting. So let's end this meeting with this giant new.
Crash made it all happen, right? That's a fact.
Yes. Thank you all for joining. This is being recorded right now, so you can come back to our YouTube channel to rewatch. Also, we are going to share a summarized version in text in our Telegram group. If you have any questions, we are usually having voice chats every Wednesday. Yes. We announce it before we do it, so that you can see a countdown on our Telegram. If you have any questions, you can just come join the chat, or you can just ask it in Telegram group directly. And I'm sure either Ebru or I or somebody in the group are going to answer your question. Yeah, thanks so much. Take care, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us today. We're really happy with all the updates that we were able to give you. Hope you liked them as well. And as part of the Slam Sunday tradition and the investor meeting tradition, we'll get the written updates on our Telegram, and you can read it. You can rewatch this recording as well. And we'll see you on Wednesday, I guess. Right?
Yes.
All right. Thank you all.